down there. So 9 stars combined in this match. We'll have no first-time winners. We have 3 bowlers, though, that would be going for their 3rd star. John Green with 2, Bill Fox with 2, Colin Dunnack with 2. And here's Colin. Nice start.
I won't be snarky and say you finally got one on the head pin.
Yes. Or the haters would call that a real strike. Colin threw a real strike. And another guy that is known for throwing many of the real strikes is Bernie Hipkins. I can no bad houses for him. He can hit it anywhere. And balls like that are normally wide. Solid 7. We're seeing John Green is a 3.5-point favorite, according to the Duckpin Stats guy, and Bernie Hipkins a 2-point favorite. We thank the Duckpin Stats guy for his hard work behind the scenes. Bernie's got it. This could end up being a who blinks first match.
I was thinking the same thing.
Which is precisely what the the Colton Goo Bruce Smith match was, a couple weeks ago at Mount Airy.
Yep.
That was a who can blink, and by who can blink, it's like 9 spare was bad.
Yeah.
9 spare was like a bad frame. This is Bernie for the 20 box. Yeah, you bet. I didn't even insinuate that it was a spare fill. This is like, oh, let's see if he gets the 20 box or not.
I'm just trying to see what's going to happen on this pair of lanes. This has been the toughest pair of lanes in the house, I think. 13 or 14.
And it's the pair that we've been covering the whole weekend. I don't think the average on this has been stellar. There's definitely been better pairs in the house, but this is a good start to the match.
As soon as I say that.
As soon as we say that, then we get a blower 9-10. Not exactly an ideal ball for a double, but not exactly a horrible shot either. Jason Williams putting his prediction in that we have John Green for the other match and Bernie Hipkins for this match for the star. Colin 9 counts to the strike. So it will be advantage Bernie after 2. We'll say all 4 of the bowlers that are bowling right now in the semifinals, they are not here by accident.
No.
There are no flukes left in the field.
I was talking to Bernie earlier after the match, the division, and I said, since you finished off yesterday, when he finished off 6 hits on the end when he was in trouble, to make it here today.
Allen comes right back.
And he hasn't stopped.
The only time he stops is when he's on his way home to get ready for the next tournament.
Yeah.
Over there on 7 and 8, that's the semifinal. That's another Green versus Hipkins prediction in the chat. Over on lane 7 and 8, it is Bill Fox with 19 through the second, and John Green with a 10 box, and he's shooting a 3-pinner here that he picks. So that match will be close to even through 2 frames with no marks. All right, 3rd frame for Bernie for the double. Looks like he might have held on to that one a little bit.
I think he just hung it out.
We'll watch this again during the cycle. Oh, I got it a little late, but hopefully he got it out on the lane a little farther. This one he'll get down pretty early.
You think?
Yeah, he needs the extra time to get the ball to walk over. Just like that.
Yep.
So 220 boxes out the gate for Bernie at 50 plus. Gives him a 12-pin lead. Yes, that's a good note in the chat too. Something I kind of forgot about, that if John does win, it is back-to-back stars, not even just the third of the season.
Oh, that was the same thing he did the other.
First mistake of the match. Bernie at 2 count. It is also worth mentioning, and this is actually wild, I'm just thinking of this now. If John Green wins today, that is his second star in a row, his third of the season, and 1 star in 3 different states. He won in Johnson's, Parkville, and then it would be Dudek.
Wow.
That'd be covering the map. No, you're not safe anywhere when John Green's in town. Of course, those states being the 3 major states that we compete in, that would, show that he's got good coverage of the sport.
Well, let's see if Colin takes advantage of the mistake.
Yeah, he's trailing, but he's opposite in 8 box. And got a chance at a double here. 2 pins right next to the 4 pin. Neither of them can quite get there. 20 box here will put him down 2 pins and up a mark, which will effectively give him the lead. Oh, yes. I have multiple statisticians in the chat. I'm also being told, and I remember hearing this, that John Green has made 3 cuts this year. This being his 3rd. His first 2 cuts he made were Johnson's and Parkville. He won both tournaments. So far he is batting 1,000 on Sunday. John has given me some stats for his average this year on Sundays, and his record, and it's pretty ridiculous, actually.
Yeah.
That middle rip does give Colin a 3-pin lead, but something pretty tough to shoot at. Trying to figure out where to stand here.
John has a whole bunch of stuff on the wall when he throws.
Yeah. Oh, nice try. Colin will take 10, 73 at the half, and say a decent chance that he's trailing through 5.
I think Bernie's going to be really careful with his first ball. He's going to have. He lost 2 first balls in a row, basically. He got away with 1, but the second
one was in the right direction.
Yeah.
The last one was a pull. This one he gets out a little farther as well.
Yeah.
And he's going to carry the 3-6 for a strike. This is what I call the twist. Gets right in between the 3-6 and twist.
Yep.
3-pin last to go. So that will give Bernie the lead, 73 to 70 plus. I'm of course assuming Bernie is going to count at least 4 on a strike. That's normally a fairly safe bet to
you'd
make.
like to think so, yes.
All right, 5 frames to go. Bernie looking to extend the lead here for the double. Hold it, steal it. He's letting it spin. I don't believe it's going to get there. And he's going to press the deadwood. All right. It is a makeable, though. That's a great break, and I think what part can make Bernie so good is that he can take a ball like that would 5-10 for anyone else.
Yep.
And he just finds a way to break pins. So 10-pin standing in an easy makeable here for a 20 box, and no. Gives that one away, so his 2nd mistake of the game. Bernie 79 through 5, up by 6. Yeah, that's the stat I was looking for. This tour season in the divisional round, John Green is 13-2 with a 157.266 average. Thank you, Duck Pin Stats Guy. That's the kind of stuff I was looking for. And if you include Pop Witten or if you include his bracket scores, his average is even higher than that, I believe. Oh. My goodness. Peter, you might want to get down there and check those pins. They're in rough shape. Colin trying to blow a hole through the back of the building on that ball. Dead solid on the 1-3. 89 to 83 plus. For the double. Maybe. Oh, yes.
Yep.
Wow.
You ever seen a greater trip to the
Yeah,
lanes than
that's
that?
it.
You can't throw two balls any better than that. A 1-2 carbon copy, if you will. And that is now going to put Colin Dunnack out in front in this match by 4 pins and a hit. And now Bernie's really got something to think about. Coming off a missed singleton. We'll see how he answers. Oh, no. 4 through the middle takes out the 1-5-7-8. Watch out. Interesting idea there to shoot the 2-4.
Yeah.
Almost paid off.
Yeah. Well, again, depending on whether I'm filling a strike. If I'm not, I'd shoot it too far on that one.
So when I rip like 3 through the middle, so if I had that same setup but plus the 7 pin,
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot the 2-4-7 side because it makes it easier to carry the 9.
Yeah.
Plus you can put the 2 into the 9 and possibly take the 10 out. There's a little more. There's a higher chance of getting a good count there.
Yeah, well,
Let me get my scores correct. 9 out. Thank you. Bernie has got to get there. Does just enough. 2 pin stands.
is he going to let it roll?
That one might run out of juice. So it is 103 double plus to 98 through 7. This is, you got to think a must for Bernie
Yeah,
here.
he has to make this.
It's supposed to be a must anyway. Guy who's a multiple time #1 in the country. As you'd expect, he does make it. So 108 plus through 8 for Bernie, and a big ball in the match right now stepping up for Colin. Any kind of good frame here can almost lock him up in the championship. Colin is up 4 pins at the moment in the 6th frame and is going to add to that with this ball.
For the light.
He is going to let it spin. I don't know that it's getting there. Put 8 in for the time being. He's going to hit Deadwood. Okay, so gives Colin 101 through the 6th. That is a 12-pin lead. He'll have a lead of more than that through the 7th. Oh, wow. Put that replay on the shelf right next to the back door in the last match.
Yep.
Sometimes a little better to be lucky than good. At least it's well-placed luck right now for Colin Dunnack. That gives him a 23-pin lead, even hits.
And I'm going to take a run over.
9th frame fill for Colin. Oh,
Instant payback.
Gives and takes this game. Blasts 8 off the deck, leaves a 7-8. But Bernie is still going to need to go to the well here and get as much as he can in the final 2 frames to even have a chance. Probably going to need to catch a double. It's almost guaranteed he's going to need to catch a double because Bernie can 20 box out for 158. Colin can 10 box out for 159. So, going to need to catch a double somewhere to force Colin onto a mark. Well, maybe not now. Colin drops a pin, 148 through the 9th.
Bill Fox 106 in the 8. John Smith 88 in the 7.
John Green has 88 through 7.
Yep.
All right. Big ball for Bernie here. This is a must mark with at least high count. Looking better than it was. Oh, sorry. 9 drop for 117 through the 8th. This is a must. Bernie could spare and 20 box for 157. That would force Colin onto a 10.
Mm-hmm.
So this is an absolute must. Got it. Okay. It's a 19-pin game. It's a 21 pin game. Bernie could 20 box for 157. That would mean Colin Dunnack would need to get a 10 box to win by 1. Double strike from Bernie could force Colin Dunnack into a mark. Colin cannot be shut out. Needs it. Gets it. Steals it even. Light hit the two pin
last.
2 pin last to go. Carries the strike, gets the 20 box. That's one of the 2 20 boxes he desperately needs to have a chance. He needs another strike now to put serious pressure on Colin. Going off the sheet would put Colin, which isn't out of the realm of possibility for someone like Bernie. Going off the sheet for 167 would mean Colin Dunnack would need 20 to win. So he cannot force a double, but he can force a lot out of Colin. This is a really big shot for Bernie. Really big. What's the result? Through the middle for 7. Okay, so taking 2 would give Bernie 156. Colin would need a 9 box to win. Bernie letting those pins stop completely. Peanut Gallery telling him 2 for sure. We have almost a tie game down on lane 7 and 8. John Green 108 plus and Bill Fox at 116. Bernie, that could be a mistake there. Bernie tries to go for it. Counts 8, 155. Colin Dunnack on 3 balls will need to drop 8 pins to move on to the finals.
I think Bill Fox missed 2 singles in a row.
Colin's got his 8. He's got the win. Leaves another 7-8. Colin already up 1. Bill Fox with the strike in the 10th. Going into the 10th frame over there, it is Bill Fox 116, John Green 108 plus, and Bill Fox has just struck in the 10th. Bill is now 126 with 2 balls to go. Colin might end up missing this twice. How about that? Bernie asked for 1 for the crowd. That way it doesn't matter that he missed the 2 pin on his final shot. Colin will throw it through the hole. Unreal. 156 to 155. Colin Dunnack by 1 pin. Moves on to the final match.